So hello friends, welcome to my channel. I'm in coaching center. Today I'm going to explain your 10th standard history third chapter in my impact of British rule in India part 2 video. So let's continue from Mahalwari system. After that next is Rohitwari system. Rohitwari system. It was implemented in Baramahal region Mahal region in 1793. After it was implemented by Munro Hector Munro in Mysore and Madras region, Mysore and Madras in 1801 he implemented. Here in 1792 he implemented in Baramahal region. Many places were under control of British. It was under control of British, and in this system, in this system, in this system, farmers is directly linked to company, and the the tiller of the land is the tiller of land is the of land owner of land, they said, as well as and the owner has to pay 50% of producer tax to government. He had to pay, as well as so land tax had 30 year 30-year tenure, means it will be renewal after 30 years. Since small farmers were given land ownership, as land is given back to all farmers, land ownership is given, but they were suffering more due to heavy rain, due to heavy heavy rain. They were suffering more. The have farmers have to borrow the money from money lenders, as they had to pay the money, half percent of money to the government when crop is failed because of rain. If it is failed, they had to buy. And they had to give their lands if they are unable to pay. British implemented this system in the favor of farmers. They implemented, but more farmers lost their land due to this. More farmers have lost their land. And let's know the impact of British land tax. They may ask this for 2 to 3 marks. Impact of British land tax system. They may ask this for 2 to 3 marks. 2 to 3 marks they may ask. So as you know, a new class of zamindar, who exploited the farmers was created. The farmers was created, as well as the farmers who were exploited by zamindars by zamindars by zamindar became landless. They were having no land. Slowly they were become landless, and land became a commodity. As I said, if the British will ask them land tax, and if they not pay, they have to take loan, and as well as loans as well as loans could be raised by morality, by mortgaging, means they will raise the loan on the land slowly, and as well as money. Zamindars also had a mortgage their land mortgage their lands in order to pay the land tax. So many zamindar also kept their land for to get loan, and the money lender became stronger. Money lender became stronger, as well as and the agricultural sector has became became commercialized. It was became commercialized, and had to grow had to grow raw materials needed for the industry. That raw material is needed for the industry in England. What raw material they need, they were growing. And after this, let's come to the modern education system. New education system was formed after agriculture system, and after administrative, political, military and police system. New education system was also came. So the traditional education was there in India. Suddenly a change happened during Middle Ages, and during Mughal rule. A changes was happened, and new rule was made during British rule. New rule was made, as well as and new school was started for British and European children. New school were started for British and European children. British and European children, as well as since the facility was not given for facilities was not there for local people that facilities was not there. And as I said, so war Warren Hastings started modern India education in India in 1781. He started in 1781 he started Kolkata Madras, and after that a person called Jonathan Duquesne started Sanskrit College. He started Sanskrit College in Banaras, in Banaras in 1792 he started. After that, so the expansion of education in India started growing after the appointment of Lord William Bentinck. Lord William Bentinck. After appointment of him, Bentinck, in 1828 he became Governor General of India, and Bentinck appointed chairperson of the committee of education, a chairman committee of education. He made a chairman, and a report that was submitted by him in 1835 became a base of modern education. And as well as his policy aimed that he said that creation of new class of Indians who are Indian by body but British in intelligence. So their intelligence was like British, but body they were Indian. So intelligence, opinion and taste. So afterwards, the use of English English medium in Indian learning system was started in 1830s. It was started 1830s. It was started. And many universities was established. University was established, and Lord Dalhousie, as you know, Lord Dalhousie, who brought doctrine of Leipzig and subsidiary doctrine of Leipzig Lord Dalhousie introduced or established university in Calcutta and in Bombay, Madras, and in other places. He made that colleges or universities. So next is the impact of British education in India. British education in India. So what were the impact? They asked this also for 2 to 3 marks. So India could develop moderate modernity. It could develop modernity, secularism, as well as democratic as well as and and rationally among rationally among with nationalism ideas, nationalistic ideas. By the ideas they could grow India. And impetus was received by local literature and language impressive, means they were giving respect. And they were giving unity in thinking process as well as new social and religion movement was started to emerge of thought of J S Mill and other persons brought a new thinking in the mind of educated youth of India as well as the freedom struggle took place across the globe also influenced India, and India could appreciate their rich tradition, the rich tradition of other country. India could also appreciate. After this education, let's come to the constitutional development. How constitution developed. administrative problem of British. Administrative problem of problems of British. There was British. There was some problems that had to be solved. There were more problems that had to be solved. So the British implemented different types of law in India. As you know, in India, this influenced to make constitution. Let's know about laws implemented by East India Company. And the first is East India Company, and the first is regulating Act of 1773. During implement of Diwani rights in 1765, the British government misused this and became rich and corrupted. They became rich and corrupt. So after that, a member of British Parliament said about the corrupt of East India Company, a parliament member. And he said that the tax received by East India Company is a criminal tax. He said that tax as criminal tax, as well as by his saying the government kept quiet. Many company became rich in the East India Company. So the Regulating Act was implemented. Regulating Act was implemented in 1773. This act main features of this act are before implementation of this act, there was 3 provinces under British. They are the Madras, Bengal, and the Bombay. And these were independent administration group. It was independent administration group, and by the Bengal presidency, they hold the other two presidents, that are the Madras and the Bombay presidents. And the governor of Bengal became governor of all the presidents, that three presidents, and he was authorized to supervise the other two provinces, that are the Madras and Bombay provinces, and the Bombay and Madras provinces should not declare war against anyone, and should not do agreement with anyone. After this, the court was this the Supreme Court of Judiciary was established. It was established in Calcutta, and it has one chief justice and three judges. So after this, the Pitt's Act of 1784. So after the implementation of regulating act, the East India Company implemented Pitt's Act. It implemented Pitt's Act. A new institution named Board of Controller was implemented by Commissioner. So it was called as Board of Director, then the Board of Controller, and it was controlling the land tax. They declared that India has attained power by British Empire, not by itself, they said the area under East India Company should be integral piece of British Empire, they said, as well as Government of England. They said the Government of England is ultimate ruler of India. They said Charter Act. The main aim was to renewal the license of East India Company. And while implementing of this act for 20 years, it was 20 years, new rules and regulations were given. New rules and regulations New rules and regulations were given. This 1813 Charter Act and 1833 are most important. So let's know about important 1813 Charter Act of 1813. 1813. So this was a license for East India Company to do trade in India, and any person can hold their trade in India. Means any person can do their trade in India, and any person can do trade in India, can do trade in India, and this act free trade era started in India. By this act, a new era of license was started, as well as the board of era, as you learned, the board of controller or board of dictator was made was given power to make governor general. So they the board of dictator, to whom they decides he should only become the governor general, and the churches were allowed in India. They were allowed in India, as well as India and Missouri. Missouri was Missouri a was directed. They were directed the enrich knowledge and culture of India. They were seeing the knowledge and culture of India, and they were many many Christian Missouri entered to India, and they entered to India. This Charter Act of 1813. Let's go to 1833. The Governor General of Bengal was named as Governor General of India. Governor General of India, he was named. The next is the Governor General. Governor General was vested. He was vested with the power of direct. He have all the power. Direct, he can control everything, as well as and supervising all trades in India. So he was the Governor General was supervising all the trade in India. He was supervising. And the central government of Bengal, the central government of Bengal has had the final right. The central government of Bengal had the final right to decide. So they had the final right to decide the issues like war, if they are going to war, if they should not war, or peace, and relationship with princely states. So they are deciding what would be the relationship if they did not give their kingdom or princely states princely states of India. So after that, so the Governor General can put his opinion. Governor General can put his opinion as an opinion with executive committee members he can say his opinion. And so the act barred on skin on any discriminations, like the act that was born on any discrimination like skin color, gender, skin color, religion, and birth. If they have bar, they, and the governor general, he should appoint a mandatory law profession law profession law profession so you should be done law profession to executive committee. For executive committee, you should appoint a head, as well as, and all British company were free to trade in India. Trade in India. Trade in India. So okay, here I will stop. I will continue the next topic in my next last part 3 video. So till here you understand, I think so. So like my video, comment on my video. If you have any doubt, put it on comment, and subscribe my channel and coaching center for more videos. So okay friends, bye, see you, take care, and don't forget to watch the description of next part video. I will put these pages as making it PDF and put the link in your next video's description, so don't forget to watch.